Talk to you today about how to actually live for free on a cruise ship. So many people today say that they want to live on a cruise ship continually, and that's fantastic, but they have to pay for the cruise. And there are people that say it's a lot cheaper to live on a cruise ship than it is for a nursing home or senior living or something like that. And it may be cheaper to live on a cruise ship paying the full price than it is to live in assisted living, nursing home, or senior living. But what I'm saying is this: if you want to live on a cruise ship for free, then you need to follow the steps that I point out in regards to how to live on a cruise ship for free. Now, there are people that want to retire and say, I'd like to live on a cruise ship. Well, there's a lot of people that have second homes in Florida and live up north. And, Canadians, 6 months out of the year, they're living here in Florida and then living up in Canada during the summer months. Well, you can do that also on a cruise ship if you want to. But what you have to do is this. For instance, I can continually right now, without even trying, can be solidly booked for now till 2025. So it's literally over 2 years that I am booked out, continually living on a cruise ship. Now, granted, I have a week here and 2 or 3 days here between some cruises, but I have just picked for 2024. I think I have 110 days continually on cruise ships with only 2 days in between. So it's real important that if you want to live on a cruise ship for free, then you need to do the things that I have done. Okay, and for instance, I have a great friend of mine, Mike, who is retired, and he does the same thing that I do, but he has 3 cruise lines in check, where I have 2 cruise lines in check. What I mean by that is this, is that you have to get into the Players Club on all the cruise lines, okay? And you have to receive offers from each different cruise line Players Club. For instance, I get offers basically every week, if not every day, from Carnival and Princess. But Mike adds Carnival, Princess, and he adds in Royal Caribbean also. I don't have enough calendar to add in Royal Caribbean, okay? So by just having Carnival and Princess and getting 3 offers for every 1 cruise you take, we'll have so many weeks and months booked in advance. For instance, if I decided I didn't want to gamble anymore, I am booked solid on cruises till 2025, and they have not extended that date out any further than 2025. Carnival goes to 2024, Princess goes to 2025. The other thing to realize is that when you get these offers, I've said this before, you look at the fine print. Each one booking allows you to have 3 free cruise bookings and offers. And the other thing is they're not transferable. You can't transfer them to any friends or family. You have to be the person that is in that room for each one of those cruises and each one of those bookings. The other thing is that Princess Line, even though it's owned by Carnival Cruise Line, you have to gain all your points and your credits and anything you want to on each one, because they are both autonomous. So Carnival, you have to build up all your points and all of your comps on Carnival because they do not transfer over to Princess and vice versa. So you need to go on a Carnival cruise and you need to go on a Princess cruise. And if you follow the formula, you're going to have 3 offers on Carnival and 3 offers on Princess for 1 cruise on each one of them. So then you can do the math. So you're going to have 6 cruises between 2 times that you've gone on, once on Carnival, once on Princess. So exponentially, every cruise you take, you get 3 new cruise offers. So that's real important. Now, I want to talk real quick about the free play. The free play you get on all of the 3 free cruises on Carnival. But on Princess, you only get 1 free play on the first cruise, but the next 2 cruises out of your 3 offers, you do not receive free play. It's only on the first cruise of the 3 on Princess, but you get all 3 cruises, the free play on Carnival. So that's some things to think about in regards to when you are cruising, okay? Princess, in my humble opinion, comps better than Carnival, okay? But each person has their own opinion on that. But if you want to retire or try to, live 6 months a year on a cruise ship, why not do it for free? So go one time on a cruise ship, play balls to the wall 1 week. Don't worry about what anybody else tells you or says, well, you don't need to do this. Play the most that you can that week to get the best 3 cruise offers from that cruise line, period. So for instance, I say this all the time, if you want to live month after month after month and year after year after year for free on a cruise ship, you got the choice. Do you want to be in an interior room? Do you want to be in an exterior room? Do you want a balcony, mini suite, or a suite? It depends on how much you play and how high you are rated, period. So when you get locked into the system on all cruise lines, okay? For instance, I'm locked in the system on Princess, I'm locked in the system on Carnival. So let's just suppose you say, okay, I'm going to go on a 1-week cruise on Princess. Now, they do not give you any more cruises than 3 if you pick a 7-day cruise on Princess or a 20-day cruise on Princess. And let me also mention to you is that both cruise lines, Carnival and Princess, when you are booking the 3 free cruise offers after your 1 cruise that you take off of each cruise line, it's only up to 20-day cruise bookings. So for instance, on all of those, if you find 20-day cruises, mostly on Princess, and they're mostly in the Caribbean, you take and book 1 20-day cruise on Princess in the Caribbean, and then you can do a back-to-back on that, which I did in many times. This December I'm doing that. January I'm doing that. Next 2023 and 24 I'm doing that also. Do back-to-back 20-day loops on the Caribbean, mostly on the Enchanted Princess, sometimes the Caribbean Princess. So you got 40 days, and then pick another 20-day cruise on Princess for 60 days. So you're literally getting 3 20-day cruises for 60 days cumulative off of your first 7-day cruise that you're going to hit balls to the wall on that cruise. Okay, so if you go in with $1,500 or $2,000 and you play 2 to 4 hours and you're betting $25 hands or $30, $40, $50, $60 rolls, you will get 3 free, probably interior, maybe an exterior cabin, okay? And remember, they can be 20-day ones, so you can have 60 days of an interior or exterior cabin. All you're paying for is the port fees and taxes. That is all you're paying for. So, but you will also get, if you pick Carnival, each one of those trips, vacations, you will get to use your free play money, which will be between $275 and $1,500 per cruise. Princess only pays you on the first one, okay? So the next thing I would do is, so if you want to go on a cruise on Princess, throw down $2,500, $3,000. Who cares what the amount is? Because you don't have to play all that. Everybody asks me all the time, hey, Mark, do I have to play that money every night? No, but why wouldn't you? Buy in with $3,000, $4,000, pique their attention. $3,000 or $4,000 buy-in, and you sit there for 3, 4, 5 hours a day, and you are betting $50 hands, or you're betting $100 on rolls. I know that sounds like a lot of money, but if you're there to gamble and get free cruises, that's what I'm there for. Whether I win or lose, I'm getting free cruises, period. So why not go and drop $3,000, $4,000 and bet 3 or 4 hours a day, 5 hours a day? As much as the casino's open, just stand there and bet, because you at the end of that cruise will probably end up with 3 free balconies, maybe mini suites. My buddy Mike gets mini suites all the time, and suites. He bets a little higher than I do. We're not going to talk about who loses more, but I'm saying that he bets a little higher than I do. But anyhow, it's not all based, which Mike showed me, it's not all based on how much you put in, buy in. It's more on your activity level, okay? If you buy in with $2,000 or $3,000 and you're just betting $15 on a blackjack hand, you're not going to get as much as if you buy in with $1,000 and you will be betting, $100 on a hand or a roll, and you're there for 4 or 5 hours instead of an hour or 2 hours. So there's not an exact formula, but I'll tell you one exact formula for sure is, if you don't go to the casino and you don't bet any money to speak of, you're not getting any free cruises. So why not go balls to the wall, your first cruise on pick Carnival, then pick perhaps Princess, get them both going, get into the system, because that is so crucial to get into the system. So then I'm like on autopilot right now. It doesn't matter what I do, I am still getting more and more offers from Princess. Okay, sometimes they're just the inside cabin or an exterior cabin, because I might not have bet as much as I was gambling before. I used to spend 6-8 hours a day in the casino. Now I kind of pull back. I'm in there for 2 hours. That's it. Do I still buy in at $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 every single night? Absolutely. Do I still bet on blackjack hands, 2 hands, $25 minimums for $50? Absolutely. Do I still go in and play craps and bet, when we're rolling, do I bet $50, $60, $70, $80, $90, $100? Absolutely. But my amount of time that I spend in the casino does not allow the compound interest to keep on going, because I'm only in there for an hour and a half, 2 hours, because I'm doing different things now besides just gambling. And literally, I don't have any more free cruise calendar days left between now and 2025. I just got off Carnival Horizon, and even though they gave me 3 more free balconies for the last time, they only go up to 2024. Well, I have no space left in my calendar through 2024 to book a cruise. So that was just like wasting bullets right there. And I knew that. But so I've kind of pared down now. I'm getting ready to jump on another Carnival cruise here in about a week or so, for 2 weeks. And I don't even know if I'm going to really be gambling, because why? If I'm gambling because I want to win money, that's tough, because gambling is bad unless you're trying to earn free cruises, because so many people go in there with bright eye and bushy tail and think that they are going to win so much money gambling. Well, they didn't build Vegas, and they didn't build cruise ships with people thinking that they're going to be, not thinking they're going to be winning, but winning. So if you go in there that you want to get lots of free comps and free cruises, go at it. That's what I do. So there's no more calendar left. So just remember that you want to go in balls to the wall, and if you want to retire and do cruises, like I said, I'm spent now until 2025. I don't have to play 1 minute in a casino for the next 2 years and 2 months. I don't have to play anymore. And I already have those free cruises paid for until 2025. So if I want to start gambling again in 2024 to fill up 2026 and maybe 2027, I got like a year off of gambling, maybe 2 years. Because as soon as you're back in the system and playing, you're going to get the offers back again. So just think about that, how it can work for you to retire. Literally retire on a cruise ship. You can do it. All those people that, are retirement age, do it. It's easy. But you got to put your mind to it, and you got to play. And you will be rewarded, guaranteed, with free cruises. You might not win, but you're not going to win if you go to Vegas or Atlantic City anyhow. So why not get free cruises? So that's the story. That's how it works. Just go in, put down a whole lot of money. If you can bring $4,000 or $5,000 and throw it every single night on the craps table, and then bet $100 on a roll, you're not always going to lose and you're not always going to win. But you're not going to lose that $5,000. Okay, put a filter on yourself. I always say this to people. I have a $400 a night filter. That may seem low to a lot of you all, but when I get down to losing $400, color up, I'm done for the night, come back the next night. Okay? Don't drain $4,000 or $5,000 in a night. That's ludicrous. So have a filter on yourself. Put a filter on yourself that you are not going to lose more than $400, $500. Set whatever you feel comfortable with. Okay? I just don't want to lose over $400 a night. I had one guy write me and said, so you lose $400 a night, so if you're on a 7-day cruise, you're losing $2,800 on a 7-day cruise. Okay, sure. That's that. If you are trying to say that I'm going to lose $400 every day times 7, you're right, I'm going to lose $2,800. But that never happens. Nobody ever loses $400 every day. There are days that I'm winning $400, $500, $600, $700, $800, $1,000. So it all averages out. The truth of the matter is, for me, is this. Is I generally average, being honest, I generally will average losing $100, $200 a day. So on a 7-day cruise, I'm going to end up losing $1,000 to $1,500. But I got 3 brand new cruises off of that. Now, sometimes I get lucky and I actually win money on a cruise ship. That's even better. But don't go in with the belief that you're going to win money on cruise ships. Go in with the belief that you're going to win free cruises on a cruise ship. You go in with that mentality, you're guaranteed. You're not guaranteed to win on a cruise ship, money-wise. So, anyhow, just remember that go in, buy in with $2,000, $3,000, $4,000, $5,000. I wouldn't say go buy in with any more than $5,000. We're not in Vegas. We're not playing at the Bellagio where people buy in with $50,000, $100,000. $5,000 max. That should secure you at least balconies, if not mini suites. Who knows, maybe suites. Just play, play, and play. And so you will be locked into that system. And like I've said in so many of my videos, when you're playing craps, you throw down that money, and people will say, man, there's a big spender, there's a big guy. Listen, you know what I tell them every time I throw down $5,000? I say, you know what that $5,000 represents? It represents that I'm never going to pay for a cruise, period. That gets their attention. They say, oh, well, that means I'm never paying for a cruise, period. Okay? Throwing down that money. And then bet. Don't bet once in a while. Bet all the time. Stay there for 3 or 4 hours. Suck it up. Play. And just gamble for that week. And then you will get 3 free cruises. So that's it for now. I know that's a long video, but I'm just telling you the truth how to live on a cruise ship for free. Subscribe to my channel. Till then, you'll have a really good day.